Well, some major improvements planned at the Buffalo Airport, and joining us is Bill Vanisek, the Director of Aviation at the Buffalo Airport. Hey, Bill, hard to believe that the current terminal will mark its 20th anniversary this year, so time for some renovations. Can you tell us about some of the featured changes that are planned?
Yes, you bet. So, you referenced the opening of the new terminal almost 20 years ago, and since that time we added approximately 66% more passenger jet bridges, but we did nothing with our baggage claim areas, and we really didn't do much to address the increased flow of traffic as in passengers and how they get into and out of the terminal. So this project is going to kick off probably the beginning of next year with construction. We're going to actually revamp our entire baggage claim area. We currently have 3 what they call flat plate baggage claim devices. They're cumbersome. They break down. Bags fall off of them. They go halfway. They start. We're going to actually expand the terminal to both ends, to the east end and to the west end. And we're going to replace those 3 flat plates with what they call slope plate machines. You may have seen them in other airports. They look like a big racetrack, and they're oval primarily. They're slanted, so the bags kind of slide down to the end, and they can circulate endlessly. Hopefully not. Hopefully people pick up their bags. But that's going to increase our capacity by twice what the current capacity for baggage claim is, which is great because when you get to an airport, the first thing you want to do is grab your bag quickly and be on your way to enjoy the location you've come to. So that's the major part of it. But the second big piece that we're really happy about is we're going to be able to incorporate some different exiting from the terminals at BNIA. So today, we're very linear. If you looked at our airport, if you're looking at it from above, a little trivia note here, the terminal was designed to look kind of like an airplane. There's actually a tail feature as you come into the checkpoint. Then you have the fuselage in the middle, and then the concourse creates the wings. So when we expanded, we did everything to the east, and as a result of that, we have about 83% of our passengers come from the east end of the concourse. You've got Southwest, Delta, JetBlue, United down on that end, and they all filter back right by the checkpoint. It kind of creates if you would, like a salmon run in Alaska. It's you're fighting traffic coming in and traffic going out. So we're going to create an exit. If you've been to the airport, if you pass the anchor bar, before the anchor bar and up to the Queen City, and I know Liz probably knows this because she likes food, and that's right in that area where we're going to create that concourse. And that way people will be able to avoid going back by the checkpoint, exit through an automated exit lane technology. So today where you have a security guard sitting to make sure you don't come back in, it'll all be automated. And once you get through, you literally will be able to take an escalator right to the lower level to the baggage claim.
Wow. Those are some big improvements. We had just gotten back from Memphis, and we were noting that the baggage claim area, that was like the first time I've ever used the third baggage claim. Normally it's on that left one. So the fact that it's going to be a quicker way to get the bags out is pretty unique. I was also reading, though, that you guys are going to focus on curb space, which I thought was really important because it seems that a lot of traffic has picked up and a lot of people are looking, obviously, to pick up the passengers. How is that going to work, though? How are you going to extend that?
Well, when we extend the building, which is if you're looking at the front of the terminal, if you look both right and left, we're going to add building onto the front of the terminal. So when you do that, that gives us the opportunity then to also go ahead and extend the curbside both east and west. Now, we didn't talk about the west, but we're going to have a similar exiting corridor from the west end for all the American Airlines passengers that come down. They'll be able to do the same thing, come right down to the lower level and bypass the checkpoint. But that's going to create a significant amount of curbside pickup on the west, and not quite as much on the east, but certainly another, I don't know exact linear footage, but it'll certainly give us 5, 6, 7 car parking spots more on the east end as well.
But at this point, Bill, no plans for additional gates?
No plans for additional gates. We've got quite a bit of capacity left there. Every night our gates are filled. We actually have additional planes that are parked on what we call remain overnight areas. So we have 25 jet bridges, and we have about 35 planes here every night for the morning rush. But we've got capacity throughout the day. So at this point, it's not planned. But if things pick up, if the Canadian dollar gets stronger, we get an awful lot of folks that like to come down from Canada and utilize our airport for its convenience and its cost savings. Then we have plans that, if need be, we know where we're going to put it later on.
Bill Vanisek, Director of Aviation at the Buffalo Airport, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me. Enjoy it.